This is the presentation for the third week of Ordinary Time in Year A. And the Gospel is recording when Jesus called the apostles, the first apostles, Simon and Andrew, James and John. The doctrine point is as follows. Jesus chose 4 fishermen from Galilee to help him in his mission. These ordinary men seem unlikely candidates to do extraordinary things, but Jesus calls them in the middle of their ordinary lives to be his disciples. The materials you need for this are taken from the Gospel characters, can also come from the Nativity, and also from the Cenacle characters. So we have Jesus from the Gospel characters, we have Peter and Andrew from the Cenacle characters. We have a fisherman who could represent one of the apostles, dressed as a fisherman from the Gospel characters. Here is John, and then their father Zebedee, selected as well from one of the kids. Another thing you need are, if possible, some boats. These are very inexpensive and easy to find through the internet, and something that can represent nets that may be actually small versions of nets as these are, or just the netting would be fine. The backdrop is the Sea of Galilee. And also you'll refer to the magnet map to show where Capernaum is and where Galilee is, as displayed here. So we have the 3 things that could be shown to the children: the Sea of Galilee, the region of Galilee, and Capernaum, which is by the Sea of Galilee. That could be shown to the children at the appropriate time. This is how the presentation goes. Today we're going to hear the gospel that tells us of when Jesus called his first followers. They were 4 fishermen: Simon and his brother Andrew, James and his brother John. They had already met Jesus when John was baptizing people in the River Jordan. Jesus had moved to the town where they lived, which was Capernaum. And it was beside the Sea of Galilee. And here it is, Capernaum. There's the Sea of Galilee. This whole region here is Galilee. So let's light our candle. As Jesus was walking by the Sea of Galilee, he saw 2 brothers, Simon, called Peter, and his brother Andrew. And they were casting a net into the lake, for they were fishermen. And he said to them, "Follow me, and I will make you fishers of men." And at once they left their nets and followed him. Going on from there, he saw 2 other brothers, James, son of Zebedee, and his brother John. They were in a boat with their father Zebedee. Preparing their nets. And Jesus called them. And immediately they left the boat and their father and followed him. I wonder how long Jesus had been living in Capernaum before he called these fishermen. I wonder whether Jesus knew Simon, Andrew, and James and John quite well by the time he called them. I wonder what inspired these men to leave everything and follow Jesus. I wonder if Jesus also asked us to follow him. So those I wonder questions will lead to quite a conversation with the children, and it can be followed up by giving them something to take home that you've been able to find. It will be an easy craft activity to help them to think about it through the week.